I've sent thousands of emails for e-commerce brands over the last 10 years, and I've used basically every email platform out there. Today I'm going to be telling you exactly which one you should be using to scale your store faster. My name is Brian. I'm the co-founder of FlowCandy. We're an email and SMS marketing agency for e-commerce brands. We share Klaviyo and e-commerce insights both here on YouTube and over on LinkedIn. So subscribe and drop us a follow. Now, I've been doing this a long time, and I've used a ton of different apps to send emails. Everything from the huge, most advanced enterprise software to the smallest, most lean, and even free. And today I'm gonna rank the best email marketing platforms for e-commerce in 2025, tier by tier. By the end, you'll know which platforms deserve your time and money, which to avoid, and which one you should pick to help you scale your revenue. Let's start in the middle with Omnisend. It's a great B-tier pick. It's built for e-commerce from the ground up with email, SMS, and even push notifications. It has some unique tools like their scratch card opt-in, which makes it fun to grow your list. The free plan includes all of the different features, and the workflow builder is pretty intuitive. However, Omnisend has pretty limited integrations. There's no deep CRM or Google Analytics insights, and the AI tools that they have are pretty basic. It's a low-cost option and great for people that are just starting out with a store, but you're gonna hit a ceiling pretty soon, and it's gonna prevent you from scaling. With that said, it's a great option for people that are just getting started and wanna try to figure out how to do email on their own. Jumping up to A tier, we have Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Now, this is the Rolls-Royce of marketing and sales platforms. If you haven't heard of Salesforce, well, you're probably living under a rock, because Salesforce is absolutely massive. But with that massive comes a massive price tag. It offers enterprise-grade journey building, campaign sending, AI features. It has absolutely everything. For large enterprise brands, it makes a lot of sense, and oftentimes people will have their e-commerce platform with Salesforce, their sales platform, their marketing platform, and if that's the case, then it's a good pick for those types of brands. But the downside is pretty obvious. It's really expensive, it's super complex, and you often need a team of people to help you actually manage the platform itself. For most D2C brands, it's completely overkill, but for sheer power, we have to give it A status. This one moves us down to the C tier. We've got Hubspot. It's another all-in-one marketing platform similar to Salesforce, just a little bit different. The reality is HubSpot shines for B2B. Anyone that has a content-driven brand or is managing a pipeline, HubSpot is really where you're gonna find a lot of features that are going to help you out. It has a free tier, and its Breeze AI suite is actually pretty useful. But e-commerce specific brands are gonna have trouble finding the actual apps that they need. There's no product recommendations, it's tough to get the types of insights you need around e-commerce. And unfortunately, a lot of the most powerful features are hidden behind a pretty expensive paywall. It's not as expensive as Salesforce, but it definitely adds up quickly. So if you need a sales-focused CRM and that's the side of the business you're actually focused on, HubSpot might be the right choice. But if you're a pure e-commerce brand, HubSpot probably isn't gonna have the features you need, which is why we give it a C tier pick. Now let's talk S tier. Klaviyo is the top platform for brands that want to do email and SMS. It integrates seamlessly with Shopify, WooCommerce, BigCommerce, any platform that you have. It has intuitive drag and drop flows as well as an awesome email builder. The segmentation engine is absolutely unrivaled and allows you to get super granular on the type of people that you want to send a message to. It has super powerful analytics features like predictive buying and channel affinity. It's pretty awesome. They're also rolling out some incredible AI features like Segments AI, Copy AI, Subject Line AI, and on the way, and even in beta right now, is Flows AI, where you can just describe a flow and the platform will actually build it for you. But what's really gonna change the game and why I think Klaviyo is the #1 platform in the space is the B2C CRM ecosystem that they're building. Soon you'll be able to manage all of your data, all of your customer touch points, your customer support, your messaging, your SMS, all in one place. They're adding features left and right that are going to make this the one marketing hub for e-commerce brands to be able to really take control of how they communicate with their customers. E-commerce brands are finally getting the type of power that B2B businesses get with Salesforce or HubSpot, completely built from the ground up just for us. If they fulfill what's on their roadmap, and I think they will, we're gonna have an unreal tool on our hands that just won't be able to be beat. Now, everything isn't perfect with Klaviyo, obviously. There are some drawbacks that people mention quite frequently. First would be their pricing. It is a little bit more expensive than some of the other options that I've mentioned already. But I find the pricing to be extremely clear. It scales based on how you're using it, and to be honest, for the world-class features that you're getting, it's kind of worth the price. One other drawback is that the platform can be a little bit technical. You know, with something this big and this powerful, it's obvious that there's a lot of features and a lot of things for you to learn if you're really gonna get the best out of it. Getting past the basics can be a little bit tough if you're not willing to put the time in to learn and figure out how to do it. But for most e-commerce brands, I think Klaviyo strikes the right balance between ease of use, power, and value. Now, Attentive. I might get a little heat for this one because it's kind of controversial. Some people absolutely love this platform. And for a long time, it was the SMS powerhouse. It just couldn't be beat. They had crazy deals and were often giving the platform away for free. Their support at one time was the best in the business. However, at this point, I've heard a few too many stories of Attentive going, well, a little overboard. Aggressive sales tactics and really extreme contracts, and even holding a brand's list hostage at one point. Now, all of these are just anecdotal stories that I've seen on different platforms and have heard from people telling me about them. But those are pretty hard things to ignore when you're ranking a platform that's best for consumers. Obviously, I have some gripes with the platform. However, I've been watching them for the last 5 years, and I do have to admit, they've been trying to get better, and that could continue. But I haven't been convinced that they're the right platform as we try to consolidate all of our tools into one stack, that they're gonna do the right thing for all of us. As our marketing stack finally starts to consolidate, I wanna know that the tool has our back and they just seem like they're in it for the wrong reasons. And for that reason, I have to give Attentive a rank of D. Lastly, I have an honorable mention for you. Yotpo used to be a B-tier platform, but unfortunately they're leaving the SMS and email game. They announced that their messaging products will be sunset by the end of the year. With a short-lived foray into the email and SMS space, I honestly think they had some pretty cool features that were coming out. Some that even Klaviyo has coming out now too. They were the first ones to it. And I also thought that they were truly pushing for a consolidated tech stack in a great way. However, they're bowing out of the email and SMS space and are returning to their roots of just focusing on reviews and loyalty. There you have it, the ultimate ranking of e-com email platforms. If you, like us, believe that Klaviyo is the powerhouse of e-com marketing and want to learn more about how you can get better at using the platform, you should check out our book. The 4 Levels of Klaviyo Mastery is a step-by-step guide that's going to help you get more out of the platform. It's going to walk you through how to increase your revenue in the fastest way possible. It's available in paperback and on Kindle from Amazon. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think of these ESPs in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe.